Hello guys and welcome back to League One predictions yet again. Game week 5 this weekend. Gosh, it's going quick in the third tier of English football. We've just had a midweek episode of fixtures play out and we're recording this, if we peel back the curtain, on a Tuesday night, literally at 10 p.m. The commitment from my colleague here, Benjamin Bloom, I salute it. We have got one game on Wednesday that hasn't played out at the time of recording this, and this is going out on Thursday, so some understanding would be appreciated. As always, I'm joined by the amazing Benjamin Bloom. How are you?
Have you lost your mind? You're expecting understanding in the comments, Matt SB. That is never happening. But this could be quite fun, watchers, because literally I've just switched off Gillette on Sky. The matches have just finished. We know the score lines. We haven't seen any of the goals. And if our predictions are now better with this little time and information, then I don't know what that says for our research, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I feel like it's going to be quite random tonight. Ben, the thing is, I'll quickly flash up the scores on the screen now. At the time of recording this, I've got this at Ben 5, Matt 2. 2 points, Ben. Let's get into the fixtures. And we've got 4 of the top 6 playing each other this weekend. We start with Luton versus Cardiff, which is 2 teams that, of course, have come down from the Championship and had pretty good starts so far. They both won 1-0 in midweek, Ben. Where are you going with this?
God, that's a juicy one to throw at me immediately, isn't it? So we've been talking about Cardiff possibly being strong at home, but they have just literally 10 minutes ago won in the last minute of Wimbledon, who've started really well. Luton have won 3 for 4. And I think what a lot of people would say about Luton, Matt, is they're not anywhere near top gear, but got 9 points in 4 games, so that's not a bad omen. I'm either on the draw, Matt, or Luton to nick it by 1. I'll take the draw. Luton 1, Cardiff 1.
Yeah, obviously there is no scribbles tonight because I haven't had a chance to write down my predictions, but I will play tactically, and I was literally in the same mind frame as yourself where I think this is a draw or Luton snatch it. So I will go for a typical 1-0 home win to Luton Town, which would be 3 1-0 home wins in a row at the Kenny for them. I think home advantage is quite crucial in this one, Ben. I know Cardiff have just picked up a great away win at AFC Wimbledon, but as you'd said previously, the goals they've been scoring at home, they've looked like a different breed at home. But I think the same will be said for Luton Town. I think it's going to be a difficult place to go in League One this season. So I will edge Luton to make it 4 wins from 5, and that would be a first defeat for Cardiff. And Ben has got the 1-1 draw. Ben, we move over to Rotherham United versus Wigan Athletic, which I'm really struggling with, I've got to be honest. Wigan have just lost 1-0 at Luton. No disgrace there, of course. No. You did actually predict that, so fair play to you. Rotherham United didn't play in midweek because their game against Burton was moved. Rotherham haven't had a great start. Wigan have had a decent start at home, but they've lost their 2 away games, so I'm really split on this. I will go for my draw here and go Rotherham 1, Wigan 1.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. If this was at Wigan, I'd probably be on the Latics. I've already taken a draw, which takes the idea of a draw out of my head. I might back Wigan. Rotherham aren't quite going yet. I know they've got a win on the board. I don't know, does not being in action in midweek help? Or it's the whole rested and rusty thing? I think you want to just get into your groove in League One 3-game weeks, don't you? Am I mad? Go for an away win?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I'm going to be mad to start drinking this coffee at 10 p.m. in a minute, Matt. Put it that way. Go on. Rotherham 0, Wigan 2.
Oh.
Okay, so, you like that one?
Ben,
you don't if you're a Rotherham fan, but we were back in Rotherham all bloody last season, so you've had enough from us.
Yeah, difficult. Yeah, as you say, with Rotherham not playing in midweek, will that give them an advantage? I suppose the one way you could look at this to work in Rotherham's advantage, Ben, is Wigan have gone away to Luton, and now they've got to go away to Rotherham, whereas Rotherham will be rested. But there you go. Yeah. We've got the Wigan win and the draw. Ben, you're going to kick us off for AFC Wimbledon versus Barnsley. Barnsley up to 3rd with a 1-0 away win at Peterborough in midweek. Unfortunate for Wimbledon, Ben. I mean, the 2 games they've lost this season, they've lost Leyton 1-0 against teams that have come down from the Championship. So I think Wimbledon will give them a good game, but where are you going?
This is a really hard one, isn't it? So you're totally right to say that Wimbledon are in every game, aren't they? Really good defensively, and they've just taken Cardiff ex-Championship to stoppage time, haven't they, essentially? And we are at Plough Lane or Cherry Red or whatever it's called these days. But Barnsley are in great form, aren't they? It feels low scoring. I don't want to do this to Johnny and the Wimbledon boys, but I think I might go for the same score we've had tonight. I think I'm going to go Wimbledon 0, Barnsley 1, which would be a hell of a start for Barnsley, wouldn't it? That'd be 13 points from 5 if they do that.
Yeah, fair play to Conor Horahan. Well, we said there's no scribbles tonight, Ben, but that does feel like a scribble to me. I think
you were going to go that way, were you?
I think so. We like the narrative of Wimbledon being in every game, so I don't think they're going to be a pushover. Barnsley had a great
start. There for you, mate.
Well, should we go for a 0-0? No, go for a 0-0. Actually, I think Wimbledon are pretty solid at the back, and I think if they get a clean sheet, they obviously get something. And I think they're about touching distance away from a 0-0 against Cardiff City. So let's say they get it over the line this time. I'll go for the 0-0. I would have had 1-0 Barnsley, but you've taken that. I quite like that one. Do share your thoughts down below. Sounds like a decent game. Next up, Ben, we go to Bolton versus Lincoln City. Lincoln have picked up a win in midweek away at Northampton Town. That puts them into 7th place at the time of recording. Bolton play on Wednesday, and we're recording this Tuesday night, so we don't know what we're going to get. I mean, Lincoln, a day's more rest. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Bolton, two home games for Bolton this week. That's certainly something in their advantage, where Lincoln are away twice. I'll go 1-0 Bolton. I think fine margins, but I'm just fancying the home team.
Well, being we've got such little to go on, not knowing what the Bolton score is now. If you're here on Thursday or Friday on the Matt SB channel, more power to you, and you've got more information than we have. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go emotional because I've been a bit unkind to Lincoln, haven't I, this season? Let's be honest, I've underrated them and they've got 9 points already. So I'm not going to back them to win, but let's go for, we love a random 2-2 in there when we're not sure. Both teams to score, covers a lot of bases, doesn't it? And take this as my apology to the Lincoln fans and the fact that we don't have a clue because Bolton haven't played yet in our space-time continuum that we're in. 2-2, Matt.
Yeah, I love that. Love a Desmond. And that would take Lincoln, Ben, up to 10 points from 5 games. They're at the magic 2 points per game. Great start from Lincoln City.
I'm humble on that one. Didn't see that coming.
No, we'll see what plays out. But there you go. We've got 2-2 and the 1-0 home win. Ben, we move on. Oh, this is difficult. Huddersfield Town versus Stevenage. I'm quite hot on Huddersfield. Great reaction to go back to winning ways against Doncaster in midweek. 2-0 win. They left it late, but they got their couple of goals. Stevenage, Ben, they left it late. 2 late goals away at Port Vale to win 2-1. Jamie Reid now, top scorer with 5 goals this season. Stevenage have won every game, Ben. They can't win another, can they?
I don't think they can. And we've absolutely loved, Stevenage's 4 for 4. And it was half tongue-in-cheek, but I did back them to win at Port Vale. And they went a goal behind tonight, Matt. And it was like, oh, okay, here we go. Reality but it was interesting actually. I was listening to Ali and George earlier on Not Top 20, and they said they were not surprised by Stevenage because of underlying numbers coming through and continuity and things that we've maybe praised but not necessarily believed. Well, okay, that's going to translate in them winning 4 for 4 at the start of the season. I just think Huddersfield will be too powerful in this one, and as you say, they've bounced back well from the defeat against Blackpool, and Doncaster are good as well. So that's a Yorkshire derby. So I will be back in Huddersfield, but Stevenage, I've absolutely loved the winning streak. It's been the story of the season so far, but let's go Huddersfield 1, Stevenage 0.
Yeah, this is definitely the most difficult test for Stevenage so far. I was thinking 1-0 or 2-1 to Huddersfield. The 2-1 is there, but
single goal victory, yeah?
Yeah. With the home advantage, Huddersfield have had a really good start. Do you know what? Stevenage.
He's calling a draw. I know he's going to do it.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I'm not going to be bold enough to go for the 5th win, but blooming ex Stevenage fans, a draw here after the great start you've had so far would feel like a win, wouldn't it? Go on then, let's do it. 1-1. Can't go against Stevenage after this brilliant start. Jamie Reid to score again, and a 1-1 draw. Still a good start for Huddersfield. That'd be if they do draw. It's still 10 points from 5, but for Stevenage, that'd be 13 points from 5 if they can get out of here with a draw. 1-1 and 1-0 Huddersfield. Ben. We turn our attention to 2 winners from midweek as well in Mansfield and Leyton Orient. Mansfield, Ben, really good win against Blackpool. They've been a bit hard to put your finger on, haven't they? But
yes,
streaky again because they've lost their first 2 and then won their next 2.
Have you seen these stats in here though? They hammered Blackpool according to this. 6 shots on target to 1. It looks like they had all the kind of play in this one.
Yeah, it's very encouraging, isn't it? Yeah, 6 goals scored this season. Yeah, it's looking all right for Mansfield. Leyton Orient, though, of course, Ben, went away to Plymouth and won 1-0. And I know, look, people can say, Plymouth have had a rubbish start. You know, everyone's beaten them. But I think to go away there in midweek and get the win is very impressive. Great. And the clean sheet. Oh, God, Ben. Can I sit on the fence on this one? Mansfield don't really do draws, do they? They either win or they lose.
Well, it's both teams to score often, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not tonight, though.
No, it wasn't tonight. That's a good point. Go on. Mansfield, 3 wins for 3. 2-1 Mansfield.
Okay. I think I can flip that then, can't I? Orient. I'm so impressed with Orient. I really did think that they might fall off badly after. You know, when you get a playoff team, and I said it last show, didn't I? Playoff team gets broken up and you got to go again, but so impressive. And I'm not patronising League One clubs, but you make a good point in terms of they don't have the infrastructure to easily do a trip to Plymouth on a Tuesday night and make it super, super comfortable for everyone. And Orient show up, clean sheet, win, out you go, bosh, job done. And then Mansfield all over the blooming map this week, aren't they? Up to what county is Mansfield in? Is it kind of like South Yorkshire? Is it
Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire?
Not. Oh, it's not quite that far north, is it? Yeah, I'm from Ipswich. Everything's north, but I'll back having insulted Mansfield by getting the wrong county, which like the comments up for you, Matt, won't it? Leave it in. I'll back Richie Wellens and Orient, and I'll flip your scoreline and go 2-1 away.
Yeah, I could have gone either way on that one as well. I like that. I like that we've gone in opposite directions. I think Leyton Orient, as you say, maybe after losing Kelman last season, people expected a bit of a drop-off. And no, they've had a really encouraging start. Ben, 2 teams that a lot of people probably did expect to struggle at the start of the season, Northampton and Exeter. Northampton are struggling. Exeter certainly aren't. They picked up a great 1-0 away win at Wycombe, which takes them up to 6 points so far this season. You're kicking us off.
Are you quite worried about Northampton? I know they've got a point on the board, but doesn't smell too good for them this season. I'm not, unless we get, I don't know, a really nice end to the transfer window. But is that really gonna happen?
I think goals are a concern, Ben. They've scored 1 in 4.
Really? Oh my God! Yeah, not good. Let's praise Exeter as well, because they're a lot of people just carry. We do that, don't we? We take the last 20 games of last season or 15, carry on the trajectory, and where does that end up for Exeter? Not in a good place, does it? I'm going to back Northampton to lose again. I'm sorry, Northampton fans. I hope I'm wrong, and it's not a miserable season, but I'm not liking the signs. And I just look below them and around them, Matt, and I see Wycombe, Reading, Plymouth and Peterborough, where, okay, they've all had crappy starts, but you'd expect a regression to the mean lifts them up the table. And
progression to the mean, I guess, wouldn't it be?
Is that what it would be? Yeah, I guess it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm completely misusing a mathematical term in the word in the wrong context. We got any maths graduate? I bet we've got a maths graduate in the comments. We will have, won't we? In the comments somewhere. Name any country, any profession. Someone will be doing it in the comments. That's the joy of this. I'm just procrastinating, putting off the inevitable. I'll go comfortable as well then. Northampton 0, Exeter 2.
Oh, blimey. Oh, gosh. But I think if you base it off what we've seen so far this season, Ben, that's a reasonable prediction. I mean, what a good win for Exeter in midweek to snatch it late on. I think it was a Jack Grimmer own goal. And yeah, they're mid-table. I mean, Northampton, Ben. I mean, a draw is still the better result for Exeter here. They're on the road. They'll keep Northampton at arm's length, and Exeter keep moving. I think the onus is on Northampton to win, but I don't see them winning. I think goals are a problem. I'll go for them to get one goal, but not the win. 1-1 is where I'm going with this. I see a draw playing out. That's maybe as good as it might get for Northampton. So 1-1 and 2-0 away win. Ben, looking forward to this one. Peterborough are at home to high-flying Bradford City. I mean, Ben, that Bradford win at Stockport is probably one of the biggest results so far this season.
I think I've got to reach some humble pie because the number one comment we got on last week's predictions is, oh, don't be too sure Stockport are going to win at home to Bradford. Bradford have got a good record at Stockport. And I'm reading these comments thinking, yeah, whatever, And Stockport high up in League One, Bradford down in League Two. And what has happened tonight? Bradford take a bow. That's a hell of a win. And they've got great momentum here. Who's going first on this one, Matt?
I am up first on this one, Ben. And it feels like I have to go for Bradford. It really does. I mean, Peterborough are really struggling. But as you said, we both expect a progression to the mean from Peterborough at some point. I mean, 0 points from 4 games. I mean, this would be 0 from 5. I mean, it's getting really stinky this start of the season. They are bottom. Well, they're bottom at the time of recording, Ben. If Reading lose heavy tomorrow, they will go below.
Remember, guys, be patient. We literally only just... This table is literally like 20 minutes old now, however long we've been doing the show for.
I mean, Bradford, I thought they'd be all right this season. I thought mid-table, and I thought the bulk of their points would come at Valley Parade. And to be fair, they have won their first two.
I'm reviewing that. I'm looking at the playoffs now, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they won their first 2 home games, but to go and win at Stockport is the result so far that's making me think, hang on a minute. And they've beaten Wycombe, Luton and Stockport, Ben. That's like...
Have they actually? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peterborough 1, Bradford 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big... I've been caught out by Bradford this week, so I've got to back Bradford. I mean, what I will say is a draw wouldn't actually be the worst result for either side, would it? If you'd given Bradford 11 points from the first 5 games, and Posh just need to get off the mark now. But Bradford, how confident are they going to be going down there? How confident is that? It's nearly as confident as the people in the comments this week, isn't it? That away end's going to be confident. So yeah, I'm also going to back Bradford. You went 2-1, did you?
I did.
I'll go 1-0. Posh 0, Bradford 1.
Blimey. So that's back-to-back 1-0 home defeats for Peterborough this week. And yeah, blimey, still only 1 goal scored so far this season. Ben, this one's tricky. 2 underperformers, Plymouth Argyle versus
Very
Blackpool.
much so.
Plymouth, 0 points from 4, Ben. I mean, that is very bad. I mean, I remember after 2 games, we were both saying, it can't go on like this. We got to 4 games. But Blackpool, Ben, I mean, a great win against Huddersfield, and they've then gone and lost 2.
Erratic, Matt. Erratic. Yeah.
They only beat the very best, it seems. I don't know, Ben. You're up first. I'm glad about
that. I could roll it out every week for Plymouth, couldn't I? They can't go 3, they can't go 4, they can't go 5. It's just, I don't know, hurts my heart a little bit when people used to ask me, what are the best run clubs in the EFL? And you're saying Luton, wouldn't you? And they got relegated last year. You're saying Plymouth, and they got relegated as well. And now it does not please me to see Plymouth in the bottom. They won't stay there, surely, Matt, will they? Although we said that about Luton all last season, didn't we? So I'll keep my powder dry on that one. I'm gonna back Argyle and go with my normal logic and fall flat on my face, no doubt, again, just because Blackpool are too erratic. So I'll go both teams to score as well. Let's go 3-1 Plymouth, but yeah, the form is suggesting otherwise.
Well, Ben, so I've written down 2-1. And you've gone 3-1. We're both back Plymouth. You wouldn't think they'd lost their first 4 games of the season.
We're idiots, clearly, aren't we?
but Ben, I mean, I know we keep saying this. I can't think of any other logic to use at the minute. We keep sitting down and saying, well, they're going to turn it around. They are going to turn it around. I will repeat it. They will turn this around. I think the logic might just be that I don't really trust Blackpool either when I think about it. Blackpool have, like I say, got a great win against Huddersfield, but lost 3 of their other 4 games. So there you go. We're both back in Argyle. Ben, we move on to Port Vale versus Doncaster Rovers, which I believe is a Darren Moore derby. He was at Doncaster, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
Port Vale, Ben. Oh, gutting for them. 1-0 up against top of the table Stevenage, and they've conceded 2 late goals. It feels like they're getting close to that first win, but they're not quite doing it. Doncaster, Ben, have had a good start, but of course they lost to Huddersfield. There's no disgrace in that. Of course, these two have both come up from League Two. Oh, I'm up first. I don't know. I think I don't really want to go against Doncaster, but Port Vale have got to get that first win. And I feel like
they head-to-head from last year, mate. I've got it here. Doncaster won, Port Vale 2 in January, and at 31st of August, so exactly this time last year. That's fascinating. Port Vale 2, Doncaster 3. The very same game, like 1 year ago. You've got a bonus point for that, Matt.
Oh, don't tempt me, Ben.
So that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. So they both beat each other away. Oh, God. Let's go down the middle. I've had a few draws. I need to spice it up. 3-3.
You nearly stole my thunder, because what am I obviously going to do now that I've seen that Doncaster won 3-2 at Port Vale pretty much exactly 1 year ago? Let's go Port Vale 2, Doncaster 3, with no more logic than history repeating itself, and we're both going for a bonus point. And so it could be goalie, couldn't it?
Yeah, it certainly could be. I think Port Vale.
Next week we'll be saying, Darren Moore, he's good at keeping it tight, isn't he? He's pragmatic. We just say what we want to suit us, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, Port Vale's games have been relatively low scoring, but Doncaster have scored a few, conceded a few. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, let's have the bonus point there. So we've got the 3-3 and the 2-3. Ben, Stockport versus Burton Albion. You're up first. So Stockport... Yeah, somewhat surprising, that defeat at home to Bradford. They take on Burton, who didn't play in midweek in League One. They did play in the Carabao Cup and won on penalties at Tranmere. Make of that what you will.
What, tonight, did they?
They did, yes.
Away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That changes my thoughts slightly. I mean, so I rode back from the Bradford thing and corrected that, but I am going to double down on Stockport at home and kind of go against my losses here, even though they've had that home defeat. It does feel like a home win, doesn't it? If we weren't aware of this result that happened tonight, we'd all be going home win. I think it just puts the seed of doubt in your head. But okay, let me frame it a different way. Stockport really going to lose 2 home games in a week, let alone 1? I don't think so. 3-1 County.
Oh, wow. I like that. Okay, I'm going less goalie. I'm going 1-0 to Stockport, which is actually what I went for against Bradford, and obviously that backfired. But
you got the 1 right.
Yeah, I got half of it right. I'll get half a point, yeah. But I mean...
Absolutely not.
But you're right. I mean, you can't picture Stockport losing 2 in a row at home. Surely not. I mean, like we've said, the things we like about Stockport is continuity, togetherness, momentum over all these years. So, yeah, they're going to have the odd defeat here and there, but you'd imagine they'll get back on the winning run not long after. So, yeah, both go for the Stockport win. I'll go for a narrow one, 1-0, and you've got the 3-1. Ben, final game. Wycombe versus Reading. A little bit difficult this, because Wycombe's defeat at home to Exeter has left me puzzled. They are, how many points have they got? They're still 1 point from just the 4 games. Reading, 0 points from 3 games at the time of recording before they go away to Bolton. I don't know. I've got to go for Wycombe. I haven't had a 2-0 yet, so I'll go Wycombe 2, Reading 0. Once again, we don't know what Reading have done in midweek, but Wycombe have had a day's more rest and 2 games at home this week, whereas Reading travelling away twice.
I'm contemplating the away win here. I just feel that Wycombe still might have, even though they're not playing great, they might still have quality and they've got home advantage in the Lewis Wing derby. So should we just do it every game? Say Lewis Wing's going to score from 30 yards. That means I'm giving Reading a goal then, doesn't it? Oh, is it boring to take the draw when you've gone all in on... I was going to go for an away win here, but I've talked myself out of it. Well, your reaction there says I shouldn't really do that, should it? Mate, I'm going to bore the socks off you to end this one. Hold those up. 1-1.
There you go. Guys, please do play along. Your support on League One has been brilliant. And thank you so much for getting involved. Get your predictions down below. Like I say, this is coming out on Thursday. The games are on Saturday, so be nice and quick. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Be sure to check out Benjamin Bloom's channel. The link is in the description. Get involved. Ben's been brilliant this week, coming on twice, and he's got so much going on. So please do show your appreciation. Ben, what can they find over on your channel?
Well, I'm taking a couple of days off, so I've just filmed a quick Q&A tonight. Some brilliant questions from the chat, so we'll have a couple of clips up from that. And if we can plug, Matt and I had a great time this afternoon. I mean, subject matter was good because we had promoted teams to talk about over on the Conor McGilligan channel. If you haven't subscribed over there, our new pod there, myself, Matt, and Connor, 3 at the back. Talking about Premier League stuff. So with a big ex-EFL flavour, obviously, with the 3 of us involved. So we've just done our second show over there, excuse me. So there's a clip down my channel. You can see the full show over on Connor's channel as well. If you like mine and Matt's kind of chemistry together, Connor's knowledgeable and a good laugh in between the 2 of us as well. So I recommend that.
Yes, absolutely. Do get involved, guys. And of course, Ben will be doing his championship predictions. They'll have already gone out with Sam Parkin, so make sure to check them out as well. Otherwise, a massive thank you to you guys.
Can I just say quickly, Matt, I am battering Parkin at the moment, and that never happens. He's started like a year 1 parachute team. I think his head's still in the south of France. So if enjoy it while it lasts, because he will win 9 in a row during the winter and do that pro footballer. I'm all competitive and I'm going to try hard. Thing. So enjoy that at the moment. Sorry, Matt, you were just going to do the best outro anybody's ever heard on YouTube, and I went right down the middle of it.
No, that's right.
People will shout at me in the comments for interrupting again, won't they?
No, they won't. I'll tell you what, I can empathise with Sam Parkin because I am getting a royal beating here in the League One predictions. So really praying some of my predictions come in this time. I was going to say, we'll be back with League One predictions, of course, on Tuesday. So do look out for them. Otherwise, that's it from us. Drop a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace out.